Hudson River helicopter crash, a family's final flight. A dream vacation in the city that never sleeps. The Escobar-Camprubí family had always talked about visiting New York City. Its energy, its skyline, its timeless charm. This trip was not just a holiday for Agustín Escobar, a respected Siemens executive. It was a gift to his wife Mercè Camprubí Montal and their 3 children, ages 4, 8, and 10. Coming from Barcelona, Spain, the family was entirely of excitement. Among their planned highlights was a helicopter tour above Manhattan, a chance to see the Statue of Liberty from the sky, the city from above, something the kids would never forget. They booked with New York Helicopter, a company that offered scenic tours over the Hudson River and the city's landmarks. The takeoff in the skyward view at approximately 11:30 a.m., the family boarded a Bell 206L4 Long Ranger IV helicopter at the downtown Manhattan heliport. The pilot, Sean Johnson, 36, was a Navy SEAL veteran with flight experience and a calm reputation. The aircraft lifted gracefully into the sky and headed west over the Hudson River. The views were magical. The towering skyline, the river glistened below. For a few precious minutes, the Escobar family floated above one of the most iconic cities on Earth. Passengers waved to boats far below, capturing videos and pointing out skyscrapers. But around 18 minutes into the flight, something went wrong. Catastrophe in the sky. Without warning, a catastrophic mechanical failure occurred. The helicopter's main rotor, a critical component responsible for lift and stability, detached mid-flight. This in-flight breakup instantly sent the aircraft into an uncontrollable spin. Witnesses on boats and from the shore described hearing a loud snapping noise and then watching the helicopter spiral downward before crashing violently into the Hudson River near Jersey City. The impact was fatal. None of the 6 people on board, the pilot, Agustín, Mercè, and their 3 children, survived. The aftermath and emergency response. First responders rushed to the scene within minutes. Divers from the NYPD and FDNY entered the cold waters, while Coast Guard vessels secured the area. The crash, though violent, had occurred in a relatively open stretch of river, which allowed for quick access, but it was too late. All 6 bodies were recovered from the wreckage within hours. The city, often busy and fast-paced, paused in shock. It wasn't just another accident. It was a family on holiday, gone in an instant. A tragedy that hit deep. The investigation begins. The National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, launched a full investigation to the crash, joined by the Federal Aviation Administration. Early findings revealed that the Bell 206L4 had a long service history, built in 2004, with over 12700 flight hours logged. Significantly, it underwent repairs in September 2024 for transmission issues. In addition, the FAA had issued safety recalls for this helicopter model in April 2023 due to known mechanical risks. The focus quickly turned to potential negligence in maintenance or failure to comply with safety regulations. New York Helicopter suspended all operations as the probe continued. Who they were and what was lost? Back in Barcelona, news of the crash spread quickly. Jesuits of San Ignazi, the private school the children attended, classmates and teachers mourned. The school's leadership called it an unspeakable loss and organized a memorial. At Siemens, where Agustín Escobar led the rail infrastructure division, shock and sadness filled offices. He was respected internationally, a leader with a vision for sustainable transportation. This wasn't just a crash. It was the sudden silencing of laughter, ambition, and potential. A whole family wiped out. 3 children full of promise, whose lives ended in a foreign city on what should have been a joyful day. What now? Demands for change. As grief rippled across 2 continents, so did public outrage. New Yorkers began asking why tourists were still flown over the Hudson in aging helicopters. Should scenic helicopter tours even be allowed over a city so densely populated? Advocates called for tighter regulations, regular inspections, and in some cases, a complete ban on non-essential helicopter flights over urban areas. Legislators promised action, but families like the Escobars would never get justice through words alone. The wreckage was pulled from the river. The headlines faded, but the tragedy left behind one truth. When safety is overlooked, even joy can become deadly.